Hi guys, back with another video in my Erin Condren life planner and actually also my B6 common planner, and that is because we are decorating and planning for the month of August. It is currently the 30th, so I need to get this done, and because I try to upload these on the 1st of each month. So I am back in the Erin Condren in case you missed it. I have been loving this planner. I've been back in it since July, and yeah, let's do a quick flip to July. You'll see this in the recap, but this is generally how I use my monthly view in this planner. I do all of the planning for the month, and then I also, if there's blank spaces, I will go in and fill in what happened for the day just so that my month looks full and complete and fun. But I do start off with all of the pre-plans for the month, which is what we're going to be doing today. Just to get in what else we are doing today, I'm currently using a B6 common planner as my hourly journaling, highlights, tracking, and also what is it called, daily journaling. And so we will be decorating. Oh, first of all, this is actually I need to put a sticker here. This is actually a 2024 B6 common planner part 2, so I do have to go in and redate the monthly, decorate the monthly, redate the weekly section, and I think that's all I have to redate and decorate for. Oh, and a cover page for August. So let's get into everything. I have a bunch of stickers here that I was just going through my stash and pulling, and so what I have here is I actually have the Coffee Monsters Code January kit, and I was saving this specifically for August because of the notebooks and pens, scissors, stickers, because this is back to school month for my kids. So I was saving this for the month of August. I originally thought I was going to be in the journey planner the whole year, so I bought the cousin kit and the large monthly January. This is like the universal kit. If I knew I was going to switch, I probably would have picked up the vertical kit because it probably would fit better, but I think I can make this work. I also pulled the August monthly kit from my shop, and I kind of want to go with this one also because the colors, okay, it doesn't match perfectly, but it gives the same vibes of the Erin Condren blossom color, so I think I'm not going to use this for this month. I think I'm going to stick with this one. Let's start off with the monthly section in my Erin Condren. First off, I am going to bring this out, and we are going to figure out how to put some of these stickers down because these are like cut pieces, and I want to make sure I get things covered. So what I am going to do is, do I want to white out or do I want to find washi tape? Find super plain washi tape, and I don't think I want to do that. So I am going to white out most of this. I am going to be covering it with a August monthly sticker, so maybe I can find a bigger one to get this covered so not too much shows up. So let's put this one in the corner because it's a corner piece, so of course I feel like that makes sense to put it up here. Okay, there's the start. Can I zoom in just a little bit? I'd have to keep moving the planner around, but that's okay. All right, so that is the top one. I also want to put something in the bottom corner, maybe all, no, I won't be able to do all corners. These few days are not in the month, so maybe I can put this one in this corner because this is a corner piece, and I don't want to put it in the bottom corner just because we have 2 dates down here. I would hate to cover it and then need the space and then cover this cute piece. All right, so I think that looks cute. And then let's go into this bottom corner. There is this piece right here, and I'm going to put that down here. I don't mind, like I mentioned, the color of the sidebar. I think it matches well enough. It's not perfect to the colors that she used, but it's enough. I have this one for here, and the thing is, I don't think the notes is going to get covered. So I am going to put this one here and just leave the notes open. I don't usually use the sidebar, so maybe this month I will. Okay, so there we have that. What other pieces does she offer? This tiny star one. Maybe I can put cutting off the day that's not in the month. I just want to use all the pieces that I can. And then she just has a grid one right here, which let's put right here. Alright, so that is all of the pieces at the top besides little deco pieces. I'll probably end up using those. Next, I want to find an August sticker to place here. So I did pull a bunch of month stickers. I want a larger one, so I have this large one, that large one, and those are the only large ones I have in my stash. I kind of want to go with the bolder one and save this maybe for my common planner. So let's get August. So this one we will stick right here, covering as much of the whiteout that I put down. That is very, very cute. Like I mentioned, I want to use all of the things, so I'm actually going to use these. Did say that this is a Hobonichi cousin kit, but I do want to use all of the things, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to do this off camera because it's going to be boring, and while I'm at it, I am also going to put the numbers down. Then I will be back and we will start planning for the month. Alright, so I laid down the date covers and then also all of the numbers. I laid it down. The next thing that I always do when it comes to monthly planning is doing the bills. So I pulled a bunch of bill stickers because of the colors or whatever. So I do have a couple of ones from the Coffee Monsters Co. and then I have some from my stash. I don't know exactly what I'm going to be pulling yet, but I also need to reference back because I forget. Okay, so the first I do have 2 bills, which is our Disney Vacation Club payments, and so I do want to mark that with an envelope sticker. This one is automatic, but I still do like to mark it. I think I'm gonna go with this one right here. While it doesn't match perfectly, I think it is good enough, and I will put this in this corner because that's what I did in July. I'm gonna be referencing July a lot just because, not that I'm new to this planner, I'm just new to planning in this planner again, like the way that I'm doing it. So the next thing I have is on the 4th, and I think I'm going to put this one in a box to change it up. You have a bunch of box options, and all of these are actually for the cousin, I think, which is fine because when it comes to boxes in this planner, I don't like them to cover the lines. I like them to be within the lines, and I'll probably just use this one and then cover the sticker part of it. So let's do this one. This one is actually a credit card. I know she does have credit card stickers on one of these ones, so I think I'll just use this one for that sticker of stickers. I think there's one due on the 5th. I should have just taken a picture of my planner. Yeah, the 5th is Verizon and the electric bill is due. And I know there's electricity bills. The electricity bill I do have to pay. Like I have to physically go in and pay it, whereas the Verizon bill, it automatically gets taken out. So I am going to pull the electric bill icon, and then I'm just going to write both. Put that down. I like to keep the bills at the bottom in this planner. In my cousin, it was at the top. Or not my cousin, my journey planner, it was at the top. But this one, I do like them at the bottom. The 9th and the 12th. So Oceanic, and the 12th is the water bill. Okay, so internet bill, I think I'm going to put that one in a box to switch it up. Let's go with a yellow one maybe. Maybe this one. Put the icon on the opposite side. I got a text. So now I lost my train of thought. Where was I? Cable bill. No, yeah. Internet bill. Oh, there's a Wi-Fi one. Perfect. So I'll use this. I'm going to cover a little icon the best as possible that's on the box. So that's a 9th. And then the 12th I said is the water. I'm going to use a box for this one. I'm trying to go opposite the best that I can. So I think I want to use this gray one though. I think I'll do opposite icon from that one. But I'm thinking because if there's something going on the 12th, I would want to put the icon here. And so we're going to go icon on the left side. Trying to think for my future self where I would want to put icons, and if there's something going on, it would definitely be this side. And then this one I said the water bill is due, and she does have a little water, why did I say it like that? Water icon. So I'm going to use that because I'm trying to use all the Coffee Monsters Co. stickers on this one. SoFi and insurance. So 15, 16, and 20. All right, so this one I am not going to be putting in a box. No, I am going to put this one in a box because they said there's one on the 16th. Really doesn't need to be this difficult. I don't know why I make it this difficult, but I do. So let's go blue for this box. This one down here. And I said this one is insurance, so car insurance and my loan. But I think I just want to use, no, I just used a bill one up there though. I'm just going to use this bill due one. Stick that over the scissors icon. And then on the 16th is a credit card, which is my Best Buy card. That one I'm not worried about because there's no interest until like next year or something. So I kind of just pay it so that it doesn't get interest at the end of the time is up. You know what I mean. Any of these colors kind of match. It's kind of too pink. I'm gonna use it anyway. So this one's not going to work on that. Maybe I'll do this one card, and then the last one is also a credit card, and that is on the 20th. I think I'll leave those in out of a box, and I will use the other credit card sticker that is on the kit, and that completes all of the bills for the month. I'm gonna do a quick little cleanup and come back and I'll figure out what I'm gonna do next. Alright, I'm actually gonna go in and write all of the bills in for the month. I am going to be using, actually now I can take this out. I was using the Pentel Energel Planner in 04 in this planner, but I want something a little bit thicker because this planner is just, the space is larger and I feel like a spread this big will benefit with a thicker pen. So I have this one, it's a Pachaco one, it's a Pentel Energel. I don't think it's a Klena, even though it's kind of shaped the exact same way, so maybe it is, but this is the 05, and I always keep this pen in my pencil case that I move from table to table, so it'll be perfect. But I'm going to be using this. I'm going to fill in all of the bills, and then we will get to planning the things that I know that's happening for the... Alright, so I have all of the bills filled in. I hate that I wrote that on 2 lines. That was meant to be on 1 line, and then I don't know why I wrote that one all in capitals, and that was supposed to say due, but I put credit card, so everything else looks how I want it to though. Anyways, moving on to the plans for the month. I don't generally tell you what the plans are, but I will put the boxes down, and if I can, just in a general idea of what is going on. But I actually need to leave in 5 minutes to go to Safeway and pick up Jaden's girlfriend, so I will have to resume this, but you won't even know because you'll see me in 1 second. So you only knew that I left because I told you. Anyways, we are moving into plans for the month. Let me just open this so I can kind of see at a glance. Oh, I guess you can kind of see the whole month, so I think I'll leave it like this. That way I can like spread out my boxes or figure out what I want to use. Plans for the month. I took a picture of our kitchen calendar on my phone, so let me just reference that. It's pretty much school starting and Jaden's physical therapy appointments, if I'm not mistaken. First day of school is the 5th. I kind of want to use this pencil, but I'm thinking maybe I can write first day and then first day of and then school in the pencil, because I really do want to use the pencil. I'll just leave myself room at the top to write first day of and then school, and I think that would be a cute way to mark that. The next thing is that Jaden does have an appointment on this Wednesday. I think I want to do a box. I'm hoping to use one of these icons because I do want to use the kit. I think I'm just going to end up using these to mark his appointments because there's plenty of them. So I'm going to end up doing that. So let's find a box sticker. I don't want to do yellow. I really want to kind of disperse the colors. I'm thinking maybe this gray, even though that's there, this color is light enough. Or the pink. Let's go with this square box. I think it's close enough. Kind of matches the sidebar, which I was comparing it and you couldn't see because it was off camera. Alright, so he does have an appointment on the 6th. Just gonna put that down. Hopefully that's pretty straight. Looking in the viewfinder, it looks pretty straight. And like I mentioned, I'm just going to use these little icons to mark his appointments. So there is that one. I won't be filling that in on. Okay, the next one is he goes back to see his surgeon. I kind of want to use, this isn't in the actual like colors of the box. I do like that it's bolder, but it's not in the actual colors. Oh wait, let's use this one. Why don't we use this one right here? There's a chance that John has to take off work on this day, and I would rather mark it up here. It just depends if Jaden wants to drive himself or not. This is the another post-op appointment, so I don't know. Oh, he has to go extra early if he has to take x-rays. But if x-rays aren't open that early, then he has to take x-rays another day, which would be best if we do it this day. Weekend plans, we don't really usually have weekend plans, but I do want to mark paydays. John gets paid every Friday, so I think I'm going to mark it in these corners. Since I have 2 kids, I can mark all of them the same way. I think last month, no, I don't even think I marked them last month actually. Is that 5 paydays this month? Next month? Technically for me, but when you're seeing it this month, that is 5 paydays. Nice. The littles have an appointment on this day, and I think I'll just use a box sticker. I kind of want to do yellow. Let's do yellow. Let's do blue. No, but there's blue right there. Let's do this one. No, because there's that right there. Wait, where is the blue one that let's use this one. I'm just gonna use the icons that came on here. No, maybe not. But both of them have appointments, so I think I kind of want to do 2 boxes and mark them both. So why don't we also do a yellow one, and I can kind of just continue on. Let's do the other one that kind of looks like that, and I'm gonna kind of stagger them like a little staircase. Both have appointments on this day. That's cute. Moving on to the 14th, Jaden has another appointment. To switch it up, I do want to go back to a box sticker, and let's go with a yellow one, and let's go with this one right here. Like I mentioned, Jaden has another appointment, so let me get to these little icons again. Let's just use the scissors. I know there's a holiday in here somewhere. I need to go get the kids' calendar. Going on to the last appointment that we have here for Jaden for this month, and let's do a box sticker. I don't want to do pink because it's right there, so maybe I will go with this like gray toned one if I have it. This may be overthinking for stickers, but I don't care. I want it to look a certain way. I think I'm gonna go with this one. I need the icon to go on the right side, so I'm gonna move this over here. A little bit darker than the other stickers, but that's okay. And I'm just gonna use this one. Again, the stickers kind of don't make sense, but I want to use what the kit has as much as possible. Alright, so that's it. Now I need to go and get the kids' school calendar and see what day is a holiday. Alright, so I got the kids' school calendar. They actually don't have school on the 15th because it is statehood day, but they also don't have school on the 22nd because it's waiver day. Probably should have pulled stickers beforehand, but we kind of don't celebrate statehood day. If you didn't know, Hawaii was illegally taken. Hawaii ended up becoming a state, and so a lot of people don't really celebrate statehood day. What we do is just enjoy the day off of no school. So I am only going to mark this no school. I'm not going to write statehood day. I am just going to mark that it's no school. And then it says that there is open house on the 21st. So that's usually in the evening time. So I'm going to move it more down. I don't know why, but I am going to move it more down. I think there's a house sticker, so I'm going to use the house sticker. I should probably use the pencil sticker too, so I might do that. I'm going to put this one here, and then there is a pencil sticker, and maybe I'll just put this one up here to mark that it's like school related. So that's that. And then I do want a box sticker to mark this one, which is, what is that? What did I say it was? I don't know. Oh, a day off. I'll put that down, and then maybe I'll just layer a no school sticker inside of it. Let's see what I can find from here. Alright, so I have these from the Coffee Monsters Co., and I think I'm just going to center this little one inside of this box, just like that. I think that's cute. And then is there anything else in August? No, that is it. Oh wait, I'm gonna move this up. I know we're getting a little bit crowded on the 15th. I'm going to try to get this straight. I'm gonna get another box. Let's just do a plain label sticker. So I'm gonna put this down, and then is there like a look at me kind of, oh here, this one. I'm gonna put this one here. Jaden's, well, I'm sure he'll be able to renew it before this day, but this is when his current work note ends, is on the 15th, and then his surgeon will determine when he can go back to work. Maybe he can inquire on this day because he sees a surgeon and remind him that his work note ends on the 15th, or maybe that will be from his physical therapist. But no matter what, this current one does end on the 15th, and if he needs it extended, of course he would need it extended before that day so he can send it over to his work. But I think that is all. Let me zoom out just a little bit more. This Now it's blurry. I do think this is so cute, and I'm so glad that I saved this kit until August because I don't know, the colors just vibe with back to school and all of the little, not so much school icons because they're also like crafting and planner icons, but I do think it does match for school. So here we have August monthly view in here. The other thing that I do to prep for the month is I printed these or created these for myself. I do like the dinner menu in here so that I can reference it and not have to go back to our calendar or like take a picture. So I printed off these calendars that fit in this box. They actually don't fit perfectly in this box, and I printed already 6 of them, so I'm just going to use them. I'll show you what it looks like. So it doesn't fit perfectly in the box, but that's okay, and I just write the calendar for the month, fill it in, and then I write in pencil what we're having for dinners, and I will go and fill that in later because I do not have the dinner menu done, but that's what I do in that section, and then I don't do anything else really in this planner as far as monthly prep. Now we are going to move into my Basics Common Planner, which does need a little bit more work done to it. So let me gather my thoughts on what I'm going to be doing because I have a bunch of stickers and I just don't know what I'm going to do. So let me gather my thoughts and then we will dive into. Alright, so I think I've gathered my thoughts. The first thing, well, this is already in here. This is my monthly tracker. I did print and cut it, and I will be labeling this with August. I think I used this sticker last month also, so I'm keeping it consistent. I'm just going to, I don't know, kind of center it. The next is the monthly section, which I use as my kids highlight section. So I just write their initial and do a little blurb about them. And so yeah, because this is a 2024 planner, it does need to get redated. For decorations for the month, I do like to decorate it just a little bit. This one was a little bit plain because I wasn't sure if I was fully going to get into this planner, so it is a little bit plain, but I do really like this Simply Glitter washi tape. For this month, I did dig a little bit deeper in my stash for a theme for the week, for the month I should say, and this is part of the last sub from the Coffee Monsters Co. This is a Coffee Monsters Co. heavy plan with me, and then this also came in it. I hope this is a sticker because I do want to use it in the corner. It is. Okay, perfect. I am really trying to use my stash. This is something that I would normally just hoard, but I'm really trying to use my stash, so I will be using that. I pulled in some wood washi from my stash to kind of do some layering, I think, and hope. And then because it's back to school, I pulled out this washi. I have no idea what it is, but it's like smart things. Yeah, but it just reminds me of school. So that's what I'm going to be pulling to put in this top section here. And that is going to be my deco for the month. I will start with the washi tape and doing that first, but I think I want to do some layering at the bottom. This is going to go all the way across the bottom actually, just so it looks interesting. So there's that piece, and then we'll do this one. All right, a little bit crooked, but that's because I laid it down super nicely, softly. And we will go into this one, and I like a torn edge. I don't want to cut off the emoji, so I will break up the washi tape here. I do tend to use all of the space in the boxes up here, so I don't want to cover it. So I will put it just under. That's cute. That looks like the floor, sort of. And then this one, let's take it to the, yes, Pixie. Take it to the couch. Pixie was trying to just jump over here just now. Oh wait, there's that house sticker I want to put down. Maybe I won't end up using it. Maybe I'll have to bring out a smaller piece of deco. That is really, really cute. Okay, so like I mentioned, it is school. It's back to school time, and I thought this was smart washi. So this one also. The question is, do I want to layer this once again to kind of not complete the look, but complete it? Oh, you know what? I'm now thinking if I need extra space. I guess I'll figure it out after. I think I can draw in the box here because of how I have to redate it and everything moves over one. I think I'll be okay actually. I like the rip look, so I'm gonna rip it first, and then we'll just put this one. Actually, the days, you know what? It's fine. I'm just gonna decorate this side. I was just thinking that the month doesn't begin till Friday, and so this day will be blank, but I think that's okay. Alright, so this is only to tie in that it is school this month. That's the only reason I'm using this one, and it was brown, so I thought the colors would match good enough. The next thing that I do want to grab is a August sticker, because it does say August 2024. I'm gonna leave the 8, but then underneath I am going to use this August sticker. This is on, I know I sell this one in the shop. I don't know what version it is because I cut it off, but that is in the shop. And there we have August. And the last thing I need to do is redate the monthly section. And I have these are an old $2 Tuesday. They are the coffee sheet. And I'm gonna use these numbers down here to redate the month, but I'm gonna do that off camera because that's gonna be boring. All right, there we have everything all dated and set up for the month of August. It looks really, really cute. Oh, I need to white out this one over here because that one's gonna bother me because it's dark. All right, so that one is done and it looks really cute. Now moving on to the weekly section. I use the weekly section as an hourly journaling section. So here we have, you'll see this again in my flip through, but I just want to show you how I do use it. And like I mentioned, this is a 2024 planner, so I do have to redate it. And I did pull a couple of numbers. I do want it to be different than this one, so I think we will just go with, this one's a bit, I think I'm gonna go with these ones here because they are just a single line. This one's kind of bold, that's kind of bold, so I'm going to do that. And I'm just going to continue, and what I did is I alternated the numbers between before and after, or the left side and the right side. Is that what I did? So that way it doesn't keep getting bulked up in the same exact spot. So I'm going to go through and date out the month of August, and I will be right. Alright, so I went ahead and dated all of August. So here I have it started, and like I mentioned, I either went on the right or the left side. I just kept switching it up. And if it was on the left side, I didn't bother whiting out the numbers. I just kind of covered it. So I did all of that, and once I got to the last week, it did say September, so I whited out the 9th and September. It still says the year. I'm not gonna let that bother me. And then up here it did say September, so I whited that out also. All right, the thing with decorating for the cover page of August is I have just doing continuous journaling, and I really want to share the flip through. I don't want to sneak peek anything, and so I'm just doing continuous writing. So as you can kind of see, there's a break here because I did the 30th or the 29th and then the 30th here, or no, 20th and then 29th, and so I still have the 30th and the 31st. And because I don't know how much I'm going to be writing, actually it won't even matter because you're going to see it in a second, but I'm actually not going to decorate the August cover page yet until I finish the 31st. So I'll still include it in this video. I just realized I just can't do it now. I can do it in 2 days. Anyway, so this is gonna have to hold off for now, but I will share that I'm going to be using this as my cover page deco. And then I also pulled out my August dates because I have been using this for my journaling section. The only thing else that I'm going to leave out is the I think I'm gonna go with this one, is the large months version 1. Is there August? Yeah, there is August here. So I'm gonna be using these two for my cover page, but I will have to do that later. So I guess that's it for now. You'll see me again in a second, but I'll be back in like 2 days to do the cover page. Okay, I am back. It is the next day, and I decided to just go ahead and decorate this page as a cover page, and I decided to go with this one here. This is Antique Shop. This is actually new to the shop, and this is the clear deco, and I think I'm just going to keep it pretty simple, just kind of dainty, I guess you could say. So I'm going to put the corner pieces in the corners to kind of start the theme, and I don't think I'm gonna go crazy with stickers like I did last month. I think it was last month that I went pretty crazy with stickers and I just didn't know when to stop. That's crooked, but I'm not gonna let it bother me. What I should have done was laid down this one instead of lining it up with up there. I should have laid it here. The thing that I'm gonna do is I'm just going to sprinkle things maybe in this corner and then down into this corner. The only thing that I'm going to try to keep a shape of it going up into this way, like a diagonal, if I can. Let's go with the telephone so I can make it start going upwards. I think I do want to put this one in the corner though. That was kind of cute, and I think I'm gonna have to build it up a little bit more maybe. Okay, I think that's where I'm gonna leave that at the top. And then let's go with, I really want to use these flowers even though there's flowers already at the bottom. I really want to use these, but I think I can make this work. Maybe I'll just go all the way up the top this way. Let's do these suitcases, and then I need some black down here, so I will be doing the purse, and I think that's all I'm gonna do because last time I just kept going. Do you want to use this little flower? I'm gonna fill this gap right here, and then a part of me kind of wants to write out the word August in the middle, but right now I could write it in pencil first so I don't mess up, but at the same time, I don't know, I don't know, that one's cut off, so that doesn't even look like a circle anymore. I always keep the oopsie sheets for myself. I also sell the oopsies in bundles. I don't think there's any currently available in the shop though, but I do have stickers to make, or sheets to make oopsie bundles, so I probably should do that soon because the bin is getting kind of full. So I'm just sprinkling these dots throughout this area just to take up some space. I feel like the ones at the bottom are the ones that are cut off, so I'll stick with the top half of the sheet. Maybe one more up in this corner. Okay, I think that is good there. And the last thing that I'm going to do is put down the August sticker. Is there one on here? Yeah, there's. And I think I'm just going to keep it right up here. I don't think I'm going to be putting anything in the middle, unless maybe I can go and find a quote sticker down the line. But other than that, I think I'm just going to leave it. And that means that this is the end of this video of setting up the month of August in my planners. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you always so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in my next one. Bye guys.